Thank you all for being here. It was last September that we did a groundbreaking for this trail, and as you can see, the progress has been phenomenal. And what's behind me here is not simply a trail, it's a park. And a lot of people, when we first expressed the vision that this was going to be a park, weren't quite understanding what it meant. The idea for what you call such a park comes from our resident and former mayor of Mayfield Village, Bruce Rinker, who, when I was trying to describe to him, he says, "Oh, that's a linear park. That's what I built once in Mayfield Village."
Well, I didn't build it, but go ahead.
Well, Bruce gave me the name, and it works. This is a linear park. And for those of you who are here, to kick this thing off officially, I know a lot of people have been walking on it for months already, but we're far enough along, and because it's a park, which is like your garden, it's a never-ending process. Things still have to be installed and take root and grow. So rather than wait till a year and a half from now to say, hey, let's inaugurate the park, it seemed a better idea to do it now, that enough progress had been made that we could officially launch what's behind me. There are a few names I want to call out here who were instrumental in making this all happen. We have Kyle Dreyfus Wells, the CEO of the Northeast Ohio Regional Sewer District. It's through Kyle's leadership that things like the flooding that used to occur on Gates Mills Boulevard has been resolved. And if you were here the last couple of days with the rain, at the end of the trail that I hope you're walking with me, we'll get to, is the water retention basin that was filled almost to the brim with water that it was capturing, and so not flooding Gates Mills Boulevard. It's an incredible engineering success. Millions of dollars were put into this project for the benefit of the people of Pepper Pike by the Regional Sewer District, and it's a partnership that we so value. So thank you, Kyle, for your contributions to that. I don't know if Meredith made our council. Oh, there's Meredith. Councilwoman Meredith Turner is here. She is our county council person. Meredith was, the driving force in making sure that certain ARPA dollars, $250,000 of them, were directed to Pepper Pike for the gateways that you see up at Kersdale and here behind me to enter the park and help support the costs of those. So thank you, Councilwoman, for your support on that. Is anyone here from the executive's office that I've missed? They were trying to get here, but certainly Chris Ronayne, our county executive, was so important to having this happen, because in addition to the park, the roadway of Gates Mills, which is a shared purpose roadway with both cyclists and traffic, was supported with $800,000 contributed by the county to help this repaving Gates Mills Boulevard. So thank you to Cuyahoga County for all of their great lift to help make this project succeed. We have Sarah Myers here from Metro Parks, who this whole project is part of the East Side Greenway project that the Metro Parks are so engaged with, and for their support, helping to lobby in Columbus for the ODNR grant of $500,000 that helped support this. Thank you to Sarah and her whole team. Bruce Rinker, of course, is the commissioner of the Metro Parks on their board for many years. So thank you to the Metro Parks. Our neighboring visitor, Mayor Justin Burns, is here from Beechwood, who's maybe the most frequent user of this path. We should charge Beechwood, I think, for Justin. But thanks for being here, Mayor. We also have the professionals here with us, and I apologize if I've left out any of our public folks. The professionals who really thought it through and put it together. Of course, Don Shee from Chagrin Valley Engineering, the president of Chagrin, who designed this, how this multi-purpose trail lays out, did the survey work, did really built the bones of what's out here. Susie Maurer from MKSK and Cullen's here too. Cullen Neves from MKSK. They are the design team that really have described what's behind us, and just a marvelous job. I can't leave out the Pepper Pike Service Department, who has worked so hard on this path and park. They were, as it was going in, they were literally moving trees to better spots so we didn't have to lose the tree, and let Don then carve his path around where he thought it ought to go. And if there was a tree in the way, sometimes we lost a tree, but other times our service department saved that tree and made this park wonderful with established vegetation. So those of you who know the history of this park, it began in the 1930s and 1940s. This was the village dump behind us. And if you caught up to our Fun Fact Fridays last year during the centennial, you saw the letters from the mayor lauding the new rodent control contracts that they had to monitor the rats that were cascading out of this median. The median, of course, was originally part of the Van Swearingen light rail system that they proposed to bring down from Green Road all the way through Beechwood and Shaker and out here. So this is sort of a final destination of where this median strip, 130 feet wide, is finally resolved. It's a lot better than the village dump, and I think it's going to stay just where it is, just continuing to serve the residents of Pepper Pike and our surrounding neighbors with just a beautiful eastern gateway into Pepper Pike. So thank you for all of your support. Now, what you're about to see, although it's well advanced, is not over. As I mentioned earlier, this is going to go on for at least another year and a half of being developed. There are almost 200 trees, new trees, ornamental and shade trees that were planted there. There's 1,600 perennials, native perennials, 868 native shrubs. Still to go in is 7,600 square yards of pollinator meadows. Now those are going to carry or develop, these wonderful pollinating plants that'll increase our honeybees and all of the insects necessary for a good, healthy environment. There are still 2,300 spring bulbs to be planted. So next spring, hopefully, there's going to just be a carpet of color as we come to enjoy this. So we're to that point where I think, since it's always sunny in Pepper Pike and it never rains, before I'm made a liar, we're going to cut that ribbon. I invite everybody to take a walk with me down the length. We don't melt, and enjoy it. On this table here are wonderful flyers with QR codes. Those QR codes will make available to you the plant lists that are being established behind us. The trees, the flowers, the shrubs. There's also a second QR code that gives you the conceptuals that Susie and Cullen have put together that will show you more what this is ultimately going to be when it's completely planted and filled out. So for the kids, if any of you have children here with you, we have a nature scavenger hunt for them. They're welcome to. We have bubbles. We have little wind chime for the kids to color and enjoy. So make sure you don't go home without these for your children. Halfway through the walk at the Kersdale intersection, two of our service members, Bob and Tony, are there to help your kids do their coloring and make sure it all goes smooth for them. So they're great guys. I'm sure when you see them, you'll recognize who I'm talking about. And just welcome. There are cookies. There's lemonade. Avail yourself. There's sunscreen here for grown-ups and children because I feel we need some sunscreen. And we're going to have a ribbon cutting. I want to invite all the public officials who I've named. We have a councilwoman here, Kathy Wong, here with us, and Scott Newell, and you're all invited to come up and we'll help me cut the ribbon and we'll start our walk. Okay? Please join me. Here we go. We officially dedicate and open the Pepper Pike Gates Mills Park and Multi-Purpose Trail.
Thank you. Hi there.
Appreciate you having us.